We're the visionaries, man. What it do, it's y'all. Welcome back to another video, man. I want to talk to y'all about something today, man. I already made a video like this on my Worthy Trillionaire, so that's why I'm putting it on here. And the title of this one is going to be called this: Losing will teach you lessons in life. So let me explain, man. You see, on my Worthy Trillionaires video, it was called Being Broke Teaches You Lessons. And I'm going to just talk about that first. You see, well, let me say this. When you're losing in life, man, just know this. You're going to have a whole lot of things that you may not want happening to you. So what do I mean by that? You see, when you're losing in life, I'm gonna tell you the things that happens when you're losing in life. When you're losing in life, you're going to get rejections. When you're losing in life, you're going to be broke. When you're losing in life, you're going to have addictions. When you're losing in life, people ain't going to understand you. When you're losing in life, what's some other things? What's some other things, man? When you're losing in life, you just going to be down bad in this bit. I'm telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you're losing. You see, 99% of the population is losers. And I was a loser once upon a time as well. Now, in my life right now, I'm in the process of transitioning from a loser to a winner. You see, because I've been losing for so long that it became embedded into my bloodline, DNA, spirit, all type of shit. You feel me? So basically what it is I'm doing now, like I just told you, I'm in the process of transitioning from a loser to a winner. And basically I'm seeing everything unfold. I'm seeing everything. You see, let me give you another thing, man. You see, I'm grateful that I became broke once upon a time. Real talk. I'm very grateful for it. And the reason as to why I'm grateful for it, and also not just being broke, but also losing, because that's basically the video title. But I'm honestly very grateful that I was losing at one point in time, because the reason for it being is because if I was never losing, I would never get to see things for what they truly are. You see, let me use the first example. The first example is people. You see, when you're losing in life, right? When you're losing in life, or it is coincide with losing. So basically, it could be with you just plain old losing in life, and also if you're on a path of trying to attain your dreams in life. But because you still in the beginning stages of your dream. But anyways, let me just use the loser example. You see, when you're losing in life, right? Like I said before, people ain't going to understand you. So what do I mean by that? You see, the thing that I realize is you got to be on your A game at all given times, because the thing is, you cannot not be on your A game, because guess what? Reason for it being is because you're the only one that you got in this bitch. I'm just telling you what it is. You're the only one that you really got. So what I'm saying is, you know, when you are a loser, people ain't gonna respect you. When you're a loser, you're going to see people laughing at you. You're going to see people down you. That's why I use the dream example. If you're in a losing circumstance, but you got a dream, you trying to attain your dream, but you still in a losing circumstance, the people around you is losing. So basically, they're going to keep on doubting you because y'all all in a losing situation. You got to get out of that shit. But if you was never losing at one point in time, like I said before, if you was never losing, then you would never realize you would never have the lesson of being broke. You will never have the lesson of, rejections. You know, people, they only gonna rock with you when you at the top of some shit. You know, you will never realize, you'll never realize how these people really think about you, because that's the biggest thing. You see, when you losing, right, people gonna look at your ass like you crazy. Real talk, all because you losing. But point I'm trying to get across is, if you was winning this whole entire time, you will never see things for what they truly are. And that's why I'm grateful for the fact that I was losing once upon a time. It's like, that's all I can tell you, man. All I can tell you, just when you're winning in life, you see, like I said, I'm in a transitioning phase of being a loser to a winner. So now I'm winning in this bit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if everything was all lovey-dovey, sunshine and roses and shit, then you will never realize as to why you need to win in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, let's say if a person was like born into like, wealth or some shit like that, they just had it by default. You know what I'm saying? They would never realize why you need to stay rich. They would never realize, that these females, or if you're a female watching this, these, or men, what I'm saying, these people, they're not gonna rock with you when you down bad in life. And real talk, man, it's a whole lot of lessons that you can learn when you down bad. You will have struggles in life. I'm telling you what it is. This is what happens. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, look, man, something recently happened earlier today on some shit, all because I was losing in life once upon a time. But now I'm on a transition phase of a winner, so now I gotta elevate my situation and shit like that. But that's all this I'm telling you though, man. If you like, how can I get my words? But just when you're losing, man, you're going to see things unfold. That's the point I'm trying to get across. When you're losing, you're going to see everything. You're going to see everything unfold. All the true colors is going to show up. That's basically all this I'm saying. That's basically all it is that I've been realizing. This is what happens when you're losing, because I guarantee when you're winning in this, when you're winning, like I just said before, if you was winning this whole entire time, everything will be all sunshine and roses. I'm telling you what it is. People will be on their best behavior. You will rarely get rejected. What's some other things? You're going to become rich in this bitch. Duh. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to have a whole lot of great things happening to you because you win it. And that's what it's supposed to be. But yeah, man. So I think I got my point across in this bitch, man. I think I got my point across. It's just something. It's just like I said, man. If to all my people that's in a losing situation right now, man, you might got a dream in life and shit like that. I made a video on my Where the Trillionaire. It's called "A Prophet Ain't Welcome in His Hometown," specifically because that's when you was losing in life. Now you're not losing in life no more. I'm telling you what it is. So what I'm saying is, since you're the new version of you, my number one greatest advice I give to you, man, because I made this mistake from my past. You need to make money. And what I mean is you got to attract money fast.